Welcome back everyone. iOS 14.5 just officially came out, so let's take a look at it on the iPhone XR. Now what I can tell you about this specific update is that it is a massive update for sure. It is an extremely powerful update. It brings a lot of different capability. I did take a screenshot of how big this update was. I think it was you can see 1.25 gigabytes. I don't think I had the beta on this device, but it was around the same size on all my other phones too. So if you're coming from 14.4.2, this is the size of the update. And I said this before, there's a lot of different things added, AirTag support, emojis, all that good stuff. One of the bigger differences though that I forgot to mention like early on in the last couple betas videos, but I've been mentioning all these ones, is setting the default music player within Siri. So you can now actually, if you want to play a song through Siri, you can now change the default music player. Instead of being from Apple Music, you can set it to Spotify or whichever other ones which are supported. So I think that's a really cool thing within this update. We now also have the ability of using 200 different emojis. So I don't know which way to put it, but there are now over 200 new emojis added with this specific update. So I think that's a really cool thing in and of itself, and it just adds a little bit more character to this specific update. Now, with Face ID specific iPhones like this one, we now have the ability of unlocking our iPhone if we have a mask on using our Apple Watch. So again, we're probably going to be wearing masks forever now, it looks like, and I really like having that ability. I showcased it on my second channel. This phone supports it, so I think that's a really cool thing to talk about. We now also have app tracking transparency mode. So that essentially means that we can block certain apps from accessing all of the data on our device or accessing user data, like if you're using your phone, whatever like that. A lot of these big companies had problems with it, which showcases probably a pretty crazy thing, but we now have that support on iOS 14.5. And finally, we also have the ability to connect a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S controller to our iPhones, including an iPhone XR, which is another really cool capability we have on this device. So ultimately, to answer the question, should you install 14.5 on your iPhone XR? Well, this is what I'll tell you. This update brought a lot. As you can see, brought a lot of things to the table. It was a good size update. It wasn't like 4 gigs or anything, but it was a beefy one for sure. We're getting AirTag support. If you're just planning on getting AirTags, you have to be on 14.5 or above. So that's the very first thing. The emoji support, more emojis added, app transparency or app tracking transparency mode, which is really awesome. You're getting PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X or S controller support, which is huge, and you're getting the ability to unlock your iPhone with an Apple Watch. So I think those things are really big reasons to use this update or just to update to in general. The only reason I wouldn't want to update is if you're planning on jailbreaking. If you plan on jailbreaking your iPhone XR, then obviously staying on the lowest version is going to help you in the long run. But I think this update is a worthwhile update for sure. Brought a lot to the table, and I would probably recommend everyone to update to it if you want to be honest. So that essentially covers it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.